Guys, I'm preparing my season for my fish. So this is some fish seasoning I'm using. So I'm gonna add some to the bowl. Add in a little garlic salt. It's just 2 fish, so I don't need much. A little bit of salt. That's enough. And just some black pepper. That's it. Fish doesn't take a lot of seasoning. Always remember that. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to spread the season inside and out. I'm going to pour the fish like this so that season can get in it too. And then for this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Sorry if you guys not seeing it. I'm trying to place the camera where you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna allow this to set for a while, alright? So guys, here I'm peeling my pumpkin. I had was to mute the background because there was noise. My husband was playing something, you know. I didn't want the distraction, so I muted. So I'm peeling my pumpkin, which I'm gonna add to my steamed fish. So just watch and enjoy, guys. And for those who can't handle peeling the pumpkin like this, please put it down on the surface and use the knife. Don't put it in your hand like that. I know what I'm doing. That's the reason why I do it, because pumpkin has hard skin. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can get cut from the knife, okay? So I finished peeling the pumpkin. Now I'm going to do my carrot. See, I'm using the knife, but you have your carrot scraper, you can use it. But you know, I'm an old school girl, so I use my knife. I'm going to show you the carrot peeler after the vegetable peeler. But you know, from a Jamaican, and you know, in the kitchen we just use knife to do everything. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this, and let me tell you something. This video take a lot of time, and this is the reason why sometimes, that's a carrot peeler. This is the reason why sometimes I don't do much cooking video, because honestly it take a lot of time, you know, to be videoing and cooking, because you want people to see the step that you're taking. And remember, I don't have a camera that I can set up a way to view the kitchen so you can see, because my kitchen is not that big. And if I set the camera over on the other side, then you'll only see my back and I'm doing something. I don't want that. I like you to see it up close and personal. So I'm peeling my Irish potato, because I'm going to add this to the fish also, because I'm doing a 1-pot meal. See, that's the stove behind me, and I only have a small countertop there. So if I had stand up over there where the sink is, I can tell you guys, you wouldn't be able to see anything much. So I'm trying my best to, you know, do what I can do. You will see me move the camera later. Okay, here I am now by the sink, washing my vegetable. Yes. And as you can see how close the fridge is behind me, so you know, I don't know where. I try my best with the camera, and I'm doing this voiceover for a reason, because you won't see my face in it, but you know, I'm just doing this because the food is what is important here. I want to show you guys what I'm doing. So now I'm doing my carrot. I'm cutting it on an angle, you know, to give it a nice look. I'm not even using the proper knife, but you know, hey, it's still cutting, right? Yes, guys, it's a long time I haven't put up a video for you guys, so you know, I came in from work and decided that I'm going to take that time out and make this video for you guys. So hope you enjoy this. If you haven't yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so whenever time I post, you will be notified. So in this, guys, I'm using 2 Irish potato. As I said to you, this is a complete meal. You don't need anything else with this, unless you're a person who want more. You can add, you know, if you want to cook a piece of yam or 2-finger banana to put beside this, you can go ahead. Now I'm cutting my pumpkin, and I'm cutting them small because I want it to melt right out so you can get the flavor in the fish. And you see I'm cutting it smaller. I'm cutting it smaller. So guys, here I'm washing the corn because I'm adding this corn to it also. So you know this thing I got turn up and nice. So I'm cutting these corn small. Not these corn, this corn. I'm cutting it small into pieces. So you know I'm adding it to my fish. And let me tell you something. This thing I got turn up. This is a nice meal. So here I'm fighting to cut my corn. Tell you, I didn't want to chop it. I didn't want to splash it all over. So I cut the bottom off. Yeah. Taking that out, piece of this trash. So there we have it. That's my corn. So now guys, to my okra. So I'm adding okra to it also. So I'm selecting the smaller ones because I don't like them when they're too old. So I'm selecting the smaller ones to cut it. What I did there, I did that to test how old the okra is, how soft it is. If you have an okra and you feel, you know, you want to know if this too hard, just break the bottom of it. If it snaps, that means it's fresh, you know, it's good to go. If it's just bend and not breaking, don't use that. That is too old. That's how I test my okra to know if they are good enough. Once they snap, they're good. So I'm taking the top off. I notice some people, when they're cooking the okra, they don't do that. I just don't like that part where the stem was. So I'm just cutting it off right there. Now I'm gonna just slice them in two on an angle, just like that. Just like that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna add it to it too early because I don't like when my okra is too soft. I like to have a little crunchiness in my okra. So guys, here I am now cutting up my seasoning. That's my garlic, that's my onion, my tomato, and I have the green and yellow bell pepper there, and scallion, and of course some thyme. Yeah, that's my thyme. So I'm gonna cut these up and get them ready for the pot to start my fish. As you guys saw where I already seasoned my fish. I didn't show you guys when I wash my fish with my vinegar and my lemon juice. Yes, I had prepared my fish. I wash it, I brush it off, because even though when you bite they scale it, you still have to go back over your fish and scale it, because they don't scale everything, and you have to wash your fish properly with lemon and vinegar. Okay, and that's what I did with my fish. I did not tell you guys in the beginning. So I'm getting my season ready to start doing my fish. Guys, that's my garlic. I'm shredding there. I'm using the grater to shred my garlic because I love when I shred it and everything melt out and you get that flavor. Okay. So guys, here I'm adding my seasoning to the pot, which I had already had oil to it and get it to a temperature. So I'm adding my seasoning to it, and I'm gonna take my time to saute this because I want it to saute real nice. I don't want it to burn, so that's the reason why my flame wasn't that high, because I hate to put seasoning to a pot when it is too hot. That way, you know, it starts to fume up the place and splash oil all over. No, I like to put it in it when the oil is not too hot, and then they take it time and steam. I'm sauteing the vegetable a little, and that's a pumpkin I have right there. I'm gonna incorporate it into this. I didn't show you guys where I put the corn and the Irish and the carrot into another pot with some water, which I just scald it. When I say scald it, I mean I let the water boil over it for about 5 minutes. Then I turn the stove off. Not much water, just a little, like, you know, steaming it a little. So that when I put it in the fish, it's halfway cooked. So I don't have to wait on it to cook right through. You know, because fish is something that easily cook. So I'm here still sauteing my seasoning to get that flavor in before I start adding my pumpkin to it. And the pumpkin is going to melt away quick. It's not going to take too long because the pumpkin is softer than the Irish to me, the way I cut it. it's easier to melt away. I'm sauteing my pumpkin in it. Look at those colors, guys. Look at the colors. Wow. So here, what I'm going to do, I need to add some water to this so that my pumpkin can cook. So that water that I steam the Irish and the carrot and the corn with, I'm gonna just take a little of that so I don't lose anything from this vegetable. I don't lose anything. So whatever boiling that, I'm gonna use it in the fish. So you see I had a little to it, and I'm gonna cover this and allow it to simmer so that the pumpkin can cook. So watch this guy. Anybody want to try, you can go ahead and follow it and try it. You know, it's really, really, really nice. That is some vegetable noodle. Guys, this noodle is the bomb. And let me tell you something. It doesn't have noodle in it. It's a vegetable seasoning. It is delicious. So what I about to do is add a little. Look at that color, guys. Ooh. Look at that color. So I'm gonna add a little of that vegetable noodle in it, or seasoning, or whatever they call it. We use it in soup, but I'm gonna add a little to this, not much, because this give it a body. It let it get thick, and it have a lovely flavor to it. So I'm just adding that to it. And as you can see, guys, my pumpkin is melting away already. So I'm gonna add a little more water to this and give it a little more time. Guys, you can taste it from how it look. Oh my gosh, it is looking so nice. So I had a little more water to that, and I'm gonna cover this and let it continue to cook for a while. Okay, very beautiful. As I said to you, these doing videos, it take a lot of time, and this is the reason why I just set the camera, I did it, and I do voiceover, because it take a lot of time to do it. And dedicating yourself to do videos, oh, people wouldn't understand. You know, I just come in from work tired, but I still say, you know what, I have to do this. I really wanted that fish, and I said, you know, it's a good time to do it and do a video and show you guys. See me fixing my shorts. Now, my see, I open it again, guys. It is looking so good. Look at that steam. Yeah, look at that, guys. Some people can just add some okra to that. That's my okra, my Irish and my corn. Not the okra, the Irish and the corn. Yes, my okra is in it. My bad, my bad. My okra is in it. And the okra, you see how firm those okras are? So now I'm gonna add my fish. See? I'm sweeping those vegetables aside to add the fish. And now I'm gonna put the vegetable on top of the fish and the submerged fish at the bottom. Look at that, guys. Wow. Let me tell you something. As I can't stress it enough. The flavor in this is so nice. It is so nice. So as you see, I'm going to I'm covering the fish now. Letting the fish submerge under the vegetables. And of course, I'm going to cover this and let it steam. So putting everything on top of the fish. Let it steam. I have to get a smaller spoon so I can take some of the juice up and pour over it. I'm adding a little more black pepper to this. Yes, guys, I'm adding a little more black pepper. And a little garlic salt. I just love the season. I don't know why, but I love garlic salt. Yes. Stirring this around. See if I can get the black pepper into the sauce. And that is what I'm trying to do right there. Okay. Now guys, it was covered for a while. So I'm showing you guys how it look. This is where I'm gonna get a, no, I don't get it as yet. Get a smaller spoon. Look at that, guys. Ooh, delicious, delicious. I'm covering it again and giving it a little more time because I want the fish to steam properly. Open it again. And of course, guys, I'm adding some butter to it. And this butter that I use is a plant-based butter. No cholesterol in it. So that's a good thing. So I'm using my butter now. And of course, this had more flavor to it. Yes, this is where I get this small spoon now. And I'm searching for that sauce. And I'm pouring that sauce right over on top of the fish. You know. Just let that butter go in that sauce. I'm gonna cover again. Oh, I'm going back in again. Wow, this girl mean business. This girl mean business. Guys, I was pausing the camera. That's why it seems that way. You know, I was pausing the camera. Look at that. You see how firm those okra still are? So guys, here am I shearing. I'm shearing now. Finished cooking. Now I'm shearing. Taking my corn out. And the vegetable, putting it one side on my plate. You know, it is so delicious. Look at those colors, guys. I can't stop stressing how lovely this dish was. Because I'm doing a voiceover, so you know, I already eaten it. I'm telling you guys, it looks so delicious. It tastes just as delicious as it looks. I know a lot of vegetarian or people who just eat fish only would enjoy a meal like this. So if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of food and meat, this fish dish is really, really good for you. So I'm selecting my okras and my carrots and stuff. You know, try to get it even. So look at that, guys. Wow, how beautiful this look. Wow, look at that. So guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe now. Now, turn your notification bell on to all so that whenever time I post, you'll be notified. And I hope to come with more videos like this. You know, just give me some time. Here am I diving in and enjoying my dinner. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourself a blessed day. Bye now. Pepper.